What's up, everyone, to a very special episode 198. I say very special. All that means is it's abbreviated. We're going to do this thing real fast. We're going to give you the picks for week number 17, game by game. It is a different week, so I'll be already 3 games in the bag. The Christmas game, and then, of course, I guess the Grinch game, we'll call it 3-6, Seahawks Bears. But we'll preview the rest of the games. We got 3 Saturday games and then a pretty good slate on Sunday. Let's hop into it here by recapping the games we've already done. We've talked about them a lot as already, so we'll kind of move through this quickly. Chiefs beat the Steelers 29-10. They're playing their best ball right now. Is this really arrow up, arrow down? Yeah, Chiefs, Steelers. Angel, will go to you real quick. Are you surprised at all by how this one turned out?
Yeah, I want the Chiefs to put up a little bit more of a fight, but no, this just Chiefs might be the team of destiny, and it might be just wrong place at the wrong time for Pittsburgh. It was a slaughter.
2 slaughters on Christmas Day. Really, not a lot of Christmas spirit going on in the NFL.
No.
Terrell, more surprising blowout. The Chiefs beating the Steelers 29-10, or the Texans dropping 2 points on Jesus' birthday.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, he definitely needed to come down and rescue Houston.
Yes.
Not even Beyonce could save the Texans. Look, they should have just. It would have been better if they lost 31-0 than 31-2 because this is bad. This is a bad look for Houston and CJ Stroud. Like, look, there's sophomore slumps, but there's got to be another word for what happened to CJ Stroud because he's definitely. Look, I know we had the conversation early in the year. I think he's definitely the most overhyped or overrated quarterback going into this season. I mean, now where we're at right now, I mean, he's just missing some really bad throws. Like he's just even check downs are bad. So he doesn't look good. He looks off. I mean, the offensive line is garbage, but I mean, there's still teams out there with poor offensive lines who can, where you still don't look bad at throwing the football. I think he looks bad throwing it too. So yeah, but the bigger blowout is watching CJ Stroud look like hot garbage on national television. That was a bad.
Yeah, I'm going to second that. I think the Texans losing like that was so surprising to me. I didn't have the Texans beating them because at this point in Stroud's young career, the Ravens just own him. That's 3 losses already in 2 years to the Ravens, and none of them have been particularly close. So I didn't expect Stroud to win this one, but 31-2 with Nico Collins healthy, with Joe Mixon there on Christmas Day in Houston. I just didn't see this going this way, and it's disappointing. It's troubling. I still think CJ Stroud has all the talent in the world, but I think they need to ask themselves some serious questions. Do we have the right coaching staff around him? Are we giving him maybe too much freedom in this offense and letting him kind of go do his thing too much? Or I don't know, but you need to fix it because we almost predicted ourselves to getting let down again because the year before this, we are like, well, here comes Trevor Lawrence and here comes Justin Herbert, and they let us down. And now this year, we're like, here comes Jordan Love and CJ Stroud. And now, not that Jordan Love's been a letdown, but he definitely hasn't taken over the league and taken that step into the Joe Burrows of the world. And CJ Stroud is just, to me, CJ Stroud is now like, are you better than Justin Herbert? Are you more like a Trevor Lawrence at this point in your career? We need to see some serious steps from him next year. But what we need to move on here. And AJ, as a Christmas gift, I'll let you go ahead and talk about what we saw on Thursday Night Football that was on Friday. Is that how it went down?
No, it's Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Sorry, it's a crazy week. But the the names are freaking blanking from my mind right now. The Seahawks and Bears finishing 6-3. Just awful football on prime time. But we don't have expectations for this Bears anymore. They're pretty much wait and see next year. Seahawks though, this is bad. Real bad, Michael Jackson.
Nice, I like that. I mean, this is just a classic Amazon Thursday night snooze fest. They've done a little bit better this year, but now we're back to what they do, and they just provide games like this. Especially, no excuse for that this time of the season. No excuse for that from the Seahawks or the Bears. The Seahawks what a I mean, not that we had lofty expectations for this team, but what a disappointment when the division had been in your hands for multiple weeks and you just what's crazy is they got to win tonight. But you have absolutely no confidence that they can pull it together and win this division.
Yeah, rough night for both teams. Really, you're not really popping any champagne in the locker room after dropping 6 points. All
No,
right, let's
sir.
move. Let's move ahead with the games here that are still yet to go. We'll start with Saturday's slate of games. We'll go one by one, picking here Chargers and Patriots 10 a.m. So you can wake up nice and early, get some breakfast, and start watching football right away in the morning. Although it is Chargers Patriots, Chargers favored by 4.5 points here. I'll get us started. I of course have the Chargers here. Much better team. Although, God, if you are not interested in either one of these teams, watch this team just so you can watch the kid Drake May play. Because the guy has the goods. He's gonna be a stud. Like, listen to him talk at the podium. He sounds damn near 45 years old. He's one of my favorite young quarterbacks in the league right now. I have the Chargers. Gabe, who do you got?
I like the Chargers here. I think they heard Angel put him at that top 10 spot. They got the Commanders right on their butts. They know Angel's coming for him, so Chargers right here over the New England Patriots.
Angel's coming for him. Angel, who you got? Chargers, Patriots.
Chargers, but like I said, Drake May, get him off his line, give him some weapons, bright future. This is where the Chargers start cementing themselves as a in the playoff spot, in nice easy cupcake team to play this late in the season. Chargers by a mile.
Terrell, who you got?
This is a huge trap game for the Chargers, and
Yeah.
I'm going with the Patriots on this one. The Patriots
Oh,
looked good.
oh,
Patriots look good at home against they look good against Buffalo. They play pretty well at home, and the Patriots are really solid on the defensive side of the ball. They've got a good running game, and like we said, Drake May is the truth. I think we've seen it. We've seen trends of rookie quarterbacks like Drake May come on at the end of the season. So this is a trap game for the Chargers. I'm going with the Patriots in this one, in a close one. I'm going Patriots. It's 17-13.
All right, AJ, last one.
Man, I got to echo what Terrell's saying. I'm choosing the Patriots in this one. I think this is no reflection on what I think the Chargers are. I think it's an absolute trap game here. Drake May has been playing very well. I'm excited to watch him fully, like a full start to finish game for the first time this season. I haven't been able to catch the Patriots play. I wonder why that is. But I mean, this has trap game written all over it. Saturday morning, and this is in New England.
Dang, I kind of feel like switching my pick. I know Gus Edwards is out already, and J.K. Dobbins is questionable, so they obviously need that running game. I don't know. I'll stick with the Chargers for now, but yeah, I
It's
think
tough
it's
one.
definitely a trap
It's
game.
weird too with this being an LA team. They're playing on a Saturday morning on the East Coast
Across the
earlier than they're
country.
used to playing. It's just a weird situation.
All right, the game that we'll all be paying attention
Great
the
point.
most though is next at 1:30 on at least on West Coast time. The Broncos going to Cincinnati, and they're at 9-6 to play the Cincinnati Bengals 7-8, trying to honestly pull off a miracle and make the playoffs after I've counted them out several times this season. Yet here they are. Joe Burrow should be in the NFC MVP race with the way he's playing. Bengals at home. I got the Bengals in this one. They're too desperate. They're too tough. They're too experienced. And they got too many weapons for the Broncos. I'm going Bengals here at home. Gabe, who you got?
yeah, we've seen this game. We've seen this type of game with the Bengals before, where they play up to their competition here. Um, I like Bo Nix a lot, but I don't think he keeps up with the red hot Joe Burrow, with Jamar Chase, with hit. I think the Bengals are playing desperate football right now. The Broncos have proved a point this year. It's no disrespect to them. It's just I think the Bengals want this. America wants it for the Bengals. All the momentum in the world in Seattle or in Cincinnati. Give me the Bengals, and the Broncos just have no wide receivers. So that's a big problem. They have no wide receivers.
He couldn't wait for that.
World-class trolling there, as Angel is the biggest critic of the Packers wide receiver room. AJ, I'm gonna go with you next and let the Broncos fans bring us home here. AJ, who you got?
2 weeks ago, I said at 5-8, I said the Bengals are going to win out. We're 2-0. They're 2-0 since then. They're going to get it again this week. Uh, and then watch the drama unfold as the Broncos play the Chiefs next week,
Oh
possibly giving
yeah.
up that playoff spot to the Bengals if they can handle their business. But I think the Bengals are handling their business.
Really, really
Uh,
quick. Is there
yeah.
anything with the Colts? Because wasn't there a scenario that we drew
So
up with the Colts in the
Colts are like in the exact spot as the Bengals as far as
Yeah.
the playoff push. They have the same
Okay.
record, and I think they need the same scenario to happen, and that is being the Chargers to lose and the Broncos to lose. So Saturday could paint a big picture of the way the playoffs are going to shake up or could possibly shake up.
Gotcha.
All right, Angel, go ahead, man. Broncos at Cincinnati. Be better if we could hear you.
Broncos, a team is loaded with offensive weapons. I think the Broncos really.
Whoa, you got to fix your mic. Something's wrong with your mic.
Yeah, take that out, big
I
down.
think I think your AirPod died.
Yeah, you gotta take out your Sky Pods, whatever we got from TJ Maxx.
Wind pods.
In the line, when you're waiting to pay for your stuff, they got the little stuff on the side.
Like $9.99.
No, there was a guy at the AMPM right there on Shoop. He was selling them, and I was like, "How fake are those?" And like he was trying to bargain too. He was like $80, $70, $60. I was like,
Give
bro,
me a
I
mic
don't
check,
want-
Ainge.
Nerfing.
Can't even hear you.
Mic check, mic check.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
Wow.
Take it away when you're ready, Ainge.
The left one's busted.
So the left one works then, right?
I messed
Just
with the
no.
sound if you don't have both in.
Yeah,
There you
put
go.
it back.
Okay.
There you go.
3, 2, 1. Broncos, a team flushed with offensive weapons all over the field. I think the Broncos take this one. I think it's a close game. It's hard to pick against Joe Burrow, but let's be reminded about who this Bengals team is and what they've been. I'll pick Sean Payton in this one, but conference level 1 to 10, probably out of 5. It's gonna be a good. It's a good football game. Best game of the day by a mile. Yeah, this good game. I'm not sure if America wants Joe Burrow. I think Denver and Colorado, the state of Colorado, wants to see Bo Nix. But yeah, Joe Burrow, it's hard to root against him. Like, how do you hate Joe Burrow?
Terrell, Joe Burrow already turned a lesbian this week. Does he also beat the Broncos?
I mean, look, I think NFL fans want to see Joe Burrow and Josh Allen go toe to toe in the playoffs. They want to see Jackson Burrow and Allen and Mahomes in the playoffs. I think
Yeah.
that's what the NFL fans want. As a Denver fan, look, you get Riley Moss coming back this week. He'll be on a pitch count, but
The Great White Hope.
back. Look, the defense isn't playing great
Yeah.
in December. So this is a huge test, but this is also a Cincinnati team they've struggled in their wins against bad teams. They
They're
barely
7-8.
This team was 5-8, and a 3-game winning streak against, the Browns, the Titans, and the Cowboys. Okay, so it's not like they won convincingly in all of these games. So there were games where they struggled at points. So
Tell him, G.
I
What time it is?
look, if Denver's defense can just give Burrow fits. Now he's really good moving in the pocket, so it's gonna be hard to bring him down. But all you have to do is just keep Burrow off the field. If we can run the ball and keep him off the field, win the time of possession. That's literally what it's going to come down to. If we're going to do a shootout, game over, we're going to lose this game, and it'll be a bad loss, like the Baltimore game. Just keep the ball out of Joe Burrow's hands. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, and Denver can win this game. I think if they can muddy it up, Denver's good. But like Ainge, confidence level's at 5 right now because I think the NFL's probably going to push for a Joe Burrow.
And also T. Higgins questionable. A big thing to look out for is if T. Higgins is out there. I'm not sure if we can guard both him and Chase. I'm very interested to see Patrick Surtain versus Jamar Chase. Those are the matches that you want to see is like a little best on best. So I look forward to seeing that. But yeah, it's a tough game.
Over under set at 49.5 points. Bet that over, big dog. Bet that over. No one's stopping anyone in this game. It's going to be a bloodbath. All right, let's move on here. Cardinals and Rams. Cardinals at 7-8, one of the most disappointing teams of the year. The Kyler Murray conversation is only getting bigger. If they lose to the Rams, we're gonna talk about it some more on prime time Saturday Night Football. Rams got to hold that division. I'm going with the Rams. They're hot. They're experienced. They have been up and down as many as a lot of other teams have been. But I think I just trust McVay and Stafford to get it done when it matters most. And the opposite for Kyler and the Cardinals. I trust them to wet the bed when it matters most. I'm gonna go with the Rams here. Gabe, who you got?
Yeah, just kind of echoing exactly what you said. The Cardinals have been a major disappointment, especially for me. Rams right now, they're the hot team. When we talked about in the last episode, them being the team that puts like other teams away, these are the kind of games that I was referring to that the Rams get it done. The Rams right here, it's just I'm gonna call it's gonna be a blowout this game. The Cardinals just don't have it together, and the Rams have it all together right now. Divisional game here in LA, so it'll be a half and half crowd. I'll go ahead and give me the Rams.
Angel, who you got?
I'll take the Rams here. I like what they're doing right now, and I don't like what the Cardinals are doing. So it's pretty simple. I'll go Rams here.
Terrell.
Yeah, I like Rams here, setting up the game that we talked about a few weeks ago, Seattle, LA for the division.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fun game. I'm rooting for LA for that game in particular.
All right, Rams across the board. AJ, who you got?
Rams, nothing more to say.
All right, Bills and Jets. I'm going Bills. Gabe, who do you got?
Aaron. All I want for Christmas, especially I think after watching like Enigma, I just like it. The old love kind of came back.
Yeah,
like man, I want to see this guy win.
Hey, Gabe went back and looked at old pictures of his ex. They should have deleted.
I should have deleted. I had to hide him.
Yeah, we were so happy together. We were so happy together.
How can we not make it?
I better call. Unfortunately, they're running into just a Mack truck right now. These are the games that the Bills they start to they're getting in playoff mode. The Bills are starting to put some new stuff in development. They're gonna try some new looks, maybe perhaps. It's just what's it called when a really good team in week one faces a terrible team just to get the juices going.
Tune-up game.
A tune-up game. This is gonna be like essentially the Bills. This is their tune-up game into the playoffs. Give me the Bills. Aaron, please just have a good game.
Jets have been a lot of people's tune-up game.
They've been tuned up all year.
Angel, who you got?
I'll take Buffalo here. I think the Enigma himself will throw for 150 yards passing, and have a couple slide looks at guys who are where they're supposed to be, but not where he wants them to be. This Jets still teams are trash. The Enigma, I'm so sick and tired of Enigma.
You're picking on the wrong guy. The only guy that's good on the Jets offense. Go ahead.
I mean,
the only guy with positivity.
They don't even use Garrett Wilson right anymore. I don't know what they're doing over there. I'll take Buffalo here by a mile. Buffalo wins one.
Terrell, who you got?
Look, I'm not comfortable with this Enigma word being thrown around.
We're real loosey goosey.
Not saying it with a hard Enigma, but no, I got Buffalo. Like I'm with Gabe. It's a tune-up game. Bills are going to rest their starters in the last game of the season with the 2 seed locked up. So Buffalo have a good tune-up against the Jets.
Jets conversations have been good all year. We haven't got to AJ yet. AJ, who you got?
Just get the Jets out of my face, man. Like they're like that. They're like that girl. Like it's the first day of school, and there's this new girl, and you're looking at her like, oh, hey, and then she like talks to you a little bit. She's kind of cool, right? Like you're like, okay, this could be a thing. Then you start hanging out with her, and you realize she's a big weirdo freak.
Yeah, or a dude.
And then, however hot she was, it just doesn't even pay attention. It doesn't even matter anymore.
But I mean, if she's down,
and then she's obsessed with you, and you just kind of want to. You're trying to figure out how to like break this off. Yeah. That's how I am with the Jets right now. I'm trying to figure out how to never look at them ever again. I don't want to see Aaron in this uniform after this season again. And I'm not even a Jets fan. I can't imagine how they feel.
Yeah,
Gabe, I'm sorry. I know that's your boy. I know this.
Somehow it's Aaron's fault. I don't understand how it's.
I don't get it either.
This girl that I'm talking about, Gabe dated her back in junior high.
Yeah. But that's funny. That was on my mind too. I was like, this sounds real familiar. Whatever.
Or like you're in Thailand and like her actual name is Hector.
Oh.
All right, let's move on here. Raiders.
How would be Hector in Thailand?
Raiders traveling to New Orleans.
My God!
The Raiders The Raiders are going to win because they're determined to see if they could maybe not pick in the top 10. I'm gonna go Raiders. Gabe.
Yeah, I mean, after I just saw the Saints play, just terrible football, absolutely terrible football. Yeah, I'm going with the Raiders here. I think homeboy head coach, he's trying to coach. He's trying to coach for a job. That's where I've landed with when it comes to him. He knows he's probably not going to be on this team next year, but he's trying to coach for a job, which I guess I can respect that. Kind of give some salt to your team on the way out the door. I'm okay with it. Give me the Raiders.
Angel, who you got?
Raiders, not a chance I'm watching this shit show. Both teams are just absolute bottom of the barrel crapshoots.
Terrell.
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints, the winner of the Diarrhea Bowl here. Just two ass teams.
The Shard Classic.
Yeah.
What's crazy is the
Saints
Super
here.
Bowl is going to be played in this place.
Yeah.
It's like a month and a half away from now.
Don't worry, it's gonna have plenty of rest.
AJ.
Yeah, in this battle of two accidental winners that shouldn't be trying to win games right now, I'll pick the Raiders. Watch this be a shootout, just randomly a shootout between these two terrible
I
teams.
think it's actually fun to watch it.
Yeah, but
Like, wow, see that game?
if I have to pick one of these teams, it's going to be the Raiders.
All right, Colts at the Colts at the Giants in a must-win game for the Colts. I'm gonna go Colts here because they have to win, and because the Giants are terrible, and the Giants know how to tank. They know how to tank for not Tua. I almost said tank for Tua. They know how to tank for Shador, and they're doing it right. They're doing it right. I'm gonna go Giants here at Colts away in New York, or I guess New Jersey. Gabe, who you got?
As simple as that. The Colts are fighting for their playoff lives here, and Giants just plain suck. Go on to the next one.
That's rough for the Broncos. They gotta beat the Bengals, and the Colts got the Giants this week. Angel, who you
Yeah.
got?
Colts here. Giants, like I said, are in the Shador Sanders sweepstakes. They're probably going to win it. Colts here by a mile. Anthony Richardson, I want to see some progress. This is a game where you get your stats padded a little bit. So let's see some fun things to you.
Terrell.
Yeah, I'm going with Colts here. I agree with you. Like it sucks to watch the Colts just get a cupcake into their season, but it is what it is. Yeah, Colts here.
AJ, is it a clean sweep for the Colts?
Yeah, clean sweep, making that playoff picture a little more interesting.
Oh, it's gonna be good down the stretch. Speaking of good, Cowboys are gonna go to Philly and get their asses kicked because the Eagles are pissed off. They lost a tough one last week. Jalen Hurts not gonna play because you don't play after the week after a concussion. Kenny Pickett even a little bit banged up, although he's in line to start. Either way, I don't think it matters. The Cowboys shut down CeeDee Lamb today, like we talked about last show, and I think the Eagles take care of business here. Lock up the NFC East. The one seed's kind of gone. I'm not even worried about it anymore. Let's just get healthy going in the playoffs. I'm going Eagles here at home. Gabe, go ahead.
This would have been a fun upset to call just because of what they did to the Bucks last week. But with Lamb kind of being ruled out for the rest of the year, he was literally their last hope. Not that he would have made that much difference because again, if they would win, it would be an upset. But now you just take your best player off the field. Give me the Eagles right here. They're chasing the Lions still, from what I know. So
Technically, yeah.
Go ahead and give me Philly.
Angel,
Philly.
go ahead. Go ahead, Terrell.
Look, if Philly can just run the ball and Kenny Pickett can't turn it over, they'll win. But I'm going with this is Dallas, a Super Bowl here. They're gonna fight for Mike McCarthy. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Fuck you.
It's just T. I totally agree with you, T. That it's crazy to think, but
They're fighting for it. Look, you have Kenny Pickett starting this defense. Micah Parsons. They're going 110%. So they're fighting for Mike. This is their Super Bowl. They nothing more than to beat Philly here. So I'm going Cowboys.
If the Eagles lose this game, you might not have a host on Sunday's show because I'm gonna be pretty pissed. AJ, you got
No CeeDee Lamb. The bounce back game for the Eagles defense. I don't want to see Kenny Pickett throw the ball more than 10 times. Let's get 25 carries for Saquon Barkley. Let's get 18 carries for Kenny Gainwell, who's looked pretty good the last couple of weeks when he's had opportunities.
Yeah.
Just pounding ground, man.
Buccaneers hosting the Panthers at Buccaneers at home. Buccaneers, I think, lost a big one last week. I think they right the ship here, although I think last week's loss, I think, might cost them the division. If the Falcons just went out. They have the division, but must win here for the Bucks. I got the Bucks or the Panthers. Gabe, good.
Yeah, I mean, we're right. We're right with Bake on this show. We wanted that for last week, kind of to chime into the more the Dallas Cowboys being the spoiler. But yeah, I like the Bucks here. Same scenario, fight for playoff spot. Gotta win, must have it. They're gonna take it.
Angel.
Yeah, Buccaneers for exact reasons why Gabe said more desperate team. Carolina though next year pretty decent team. But
We've
as
heard
of
that
right
before.
now, yeah, you know what? Maybe we're a year too early on that. But
Yeah.
Tampa's gonna win this one. Baker will
Before.
make it work somehow.
Terrell.
Look, Carolina pushed Tampa to the brink when they played a few weeks ago. So this is going to be a close game, but I'm taking Tampa only because they're at home. I like Tampa in this one, and the desperate team trying to make a playoff push. Going with Tampa on this one.
And AJ.
Yep. Remember, it used to be called Tampa Tom Brady. This is Tampa Bake because we are riding for
Hey, I like
we
that.
are riding for Bake, and
I like that.
he's taking this game.
All right, Titans, Jaguars, Mason Rudolph versus Mac
God,
Jones.
holy
If I hear you say anything other than the name of the team you're picking, I'm going to cut you off. I'm going Titans. Gabe,
I don't know. Jaguars, fine.
Angel.
I'll take Jacksonville. Jacksonville here.
Okay, Terrell.
I'm going with Tennessee.
Yep, and AJ.
Titans.
All right.
As low as $27 to get into this game. So come on in.
Sorry, guys. One more stinker to get through. The Dolphins travel to Cleveland to play the Browns.
Still
DTR,
alive, right?
DTR literally has the lowest yards per completion in NFL history, and he's starting for the Browns now. I'm gonna go Dolphins here. The offenses look good, but I think this offseason we need to have a lot of conversation about Mike McDaniel and Tua Tagovailoa and the immediate future of the Dolphins. But as far as this game, I go Dolphins. Gabe, who you got?
Yeah, I mean, Tua coming back since his concussion. They are playing a better football the second half. I can't see them losing to the Browns here. I'm not really sure what their playoff seeding looks like, but yeah, they're definitely gonna go for it right now.
Angel.
I'll take Miami. They're still in the playoff hunt, so I think and the perfect team to have is a DTR led Browns team. So yeah, I'll take Miami here.
Terrell.
Yeah, Miami. I don't know how DTR is in the league because he's awful. He's horrendous. But yeah, Miami in this one again, another team in the playoff hunt with a cupcake finish down to the stretch.
I know. God, what can we have one of these games?
Very true.
Come on.
AJ.
Yep, Dolphins are still alive. They got the Browns this week, and guess who they have next week? Our New York Jets.
Oh my God!
It's getting so good in the AFC, man.
Fantastic.
The only hope is that the Chiefs rest their guys week 18.
That's
the hope we have.
You need. I mean, well, they locked up the 1 seed, right? So it's
So
gonna happen.
Listen, are you sure you want Carson Wentz? Because my boy.
He's been resting. Yeah.
Just a wild horse with nothing to lose.
Imagine a fully rested with nothing on the line Carson Wentz. God. He's going to put up 95 points.
Diving for no reason.
On the first drive, he's like, Coach, we got to go for it. We got to go for it here.
Kelsey, get in.
All right. Packers and Vikings. Big game when it comes to seeding. Big game when it comes to, honestly, bragging rights in the NFC North. The Vikings, are they for real? The Packers, are they disciplined enough to stick with Josh Jacobs? Let him be the star. Vikings hosting here at 13-2. Packers 11-4. I don't care who wins this game. I am so impressed with this division that, I mean, just like round of applause for the entire NFC North, except for the Bears because they scored 3 points tonight. But I'm gonna go here. God, I'm going Vikings. Gabe, I hate to do it. I want the Packers to win, but I think the Vikings are just. They're too good. They're at home, and I think that's the edge for me. Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, that defense. Yeah. Gabe, go ahead.
Yeah, in recent years, the pattern has been the Vikings take the first game, the Packers take the second game, and the second game is always a blowout. So I'm going to go with the history here. I think Packers are playing very good football, although Sam Darnold has really changed my mind in his recent but he's going to run into a Green Bay defense that is sacking the quarterback, that is getting after that we got some ball hawks on this team. He's gonna go after a good defense here. And what's the kryptonite to take down a powerful offensive team? It's the running game. It's time of possession. Josh Jacobs, I believe they're sticking to that. They're staying more and more true to as the weeks go on. Give me the Packers here. I think the Packers win by 10 points or more.
Angel, who you got?
I think Minnesota 10 points or more is crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's a divisional game, so you just never know. And like, there's a history between the two teams, obviously, with splitting this series here. But the reason why Joey said, I think that the Vikings is just too good. It's just when you're this high in the mountaintop of football playing, you start nitpicking, and I think the Vikings have a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, Packers, I just checked real quick, have beat 7 teams this year by 10 points or more. So, Terrell.
Yeah, 50-50 toss-up game, division game. I'm going with the Packers on this one for the reasons Gabe laid out. I just thought the Vikings taking the first one with Jordan Love just coming back from injury. I like how Jordan Love's playing right now. I think they edge it out here and take the win here by not by 10. I think this will be a one-score game, but Green Bay in this one.
And AJ.
I don't have really any more to add or any more that I feel like I can add. This is just a gut feeling. I looked at this game and said, trust your gut, and my gut said the Packers.
All right, let's move on here. Falcons and Commanders. Commanders hosting here. Commanders still alive for a division. Falcons trying to win their division. You're going to get the best of these two teams. And Michael Penix versus Jaden Daniels is what we wanted on Sunday Night Football. I'm going to go Commanders here. Jaden Daniels, I think, just is too good, and still Michael Penix, we didn't see a lot from him last week. I'm going to go Commanders. Jaden Daniels at home. And even though I don't pay him for the division. Gabe, who you got?
Yeah, I mean, the scenario you laid out is perfect. You're definitely gonna see the best of both teams here. Unfortunately, the pros and cons of starting a new quarterback this late into the season is that you got to deal with those ups and downs in these crucial games. The Commanders, they have been through those games. They're coming off a great win. Give me the Commanders here. I just don't think the Falcons just have what they need in their quarterback just yet to win this kind of game.
All right, Ange.
Yeah, I think the Commanders, no pass rush. Let Jaden Daniels go back there and tear that ass up. I'm gonna have Commanders here.
Terrell.
Yeah, I don't trust the rookie on his second game going on the road on a Sunday night game, prime time with the division on the line. Yeah. I like the Commanders in this one.
AJ.
Yeah, it's too bad Kirk Cousins didn't pan out for this team because Commanders are actually still fighting to lock that last spot in playoffs.
Right.
So, I mean, what a great game this would have been, but with exactly what you guys said, a rookie quarterback in his second game ever, I got Commanders here.
That being said, I'm excited to see what Michael Penix does in a big situation here. And let's wrap it up. Monday Night Football, Lions and 49ers. Lions, I don't think they still haven't locked at that number 1 seed, and they go to the Niners, which is the perfect team to do it against because the Niners just everything's falling through. I'm gonna go Lions here, and they lock it up, and a new franchise record, 14 wins. Gabe, who you got?
Yeah, I like the Lions here, kind of putting the nail in the coffin to what we know the 49ers to be the last couple years. Just gonna end them here. They're gonna bury them. Give me the Lions.
Angel, who you got?
I'll take the team that Purdy isn't playing for. I'll take. I'm blanking on the team name and one.
Lions, Niners. Got to go quick here.
Lions by a mile. This is just one team of destiny. Their team's just trying to stay healthy.
All right, Charles, go ahead.
Lions here.
AJ?
Lions.
All right, those are our picks for week number 17. Lions in a clean sweep on Monday Night Football. We will see you again on Monday with a brand new show recapping these games. See you, boys.